What up? This is Ray Vick, and you're now listening to Shugga Mama Radio.
Welcome back to Shugga Mama Radio with your girl, Shamika Chantel.
And your girl, Chanel Nicole. We go through hell and high waters behind the scenes with each other. And I'm about to be a part of Shamika's side.
Hella bloopers.
Yes. Beep. I never noticed it was so many. Until just now, we had 3 in the middle of 1 minute.
40 seconds.
40, not even a minute.
Not
40.
even a minute.
Okay.
So, Phaedra and Apollo.
We found out the kid's name, and Shamika, it ain't no goddamn Obama and King.
Obama and Prince Hakeem. I mean, that's what they called on the show.
Prince Hakeem. Their names are Aiden, and he's 4. Dylan, and he's 1. So
okay, that's cute names.
Aiden and Dylan. Yeah.
But so
don't sound like no criminal.
So word on the street, he's going away for 8 years.
Right. Yeah.
And
I guess
he said he had the same lawyer that T.I. had, but that was false.
Oh my goodness. So who he have? I know he ain't going there with no public defender.
Yeah, he was in there like, where they at though?
That is a hot mess. But yeah, everybody around Phaedra is saying that, you know, after all these years and everything she's put up, it's about time that she let him go. So
yeah, it was one episode on Housewives of Atlanta that I that's when I started looking at him in their marriage in a totally different light. I think they were on a vacation, and it was that episode where he walked in
with Kenya?
Yeah, Phaedra walked in on him and Kenya talking privately after Phaedra repeatedly told him and her that they're not to be alone together.
Right.
Apollo, he didn't listen. He wasn't listening. He didn't get up when he seen his wife. So disrespectful.
He got punched
she was
right
mad.
On top the damn head.
She was mad. Phaedra was mad and walked off. And somebody else had to go tell him to go and follow his wife and see what was wrong. Like, shit, nobody had to go and tell you to follow your wife and see what's wrong after she told you not to do something with a whole bag.
So obviously you know what's wrong. So yeah, he just really, really, really didn't care. And that's sometimes, guys, you don't understand that the smallest thing like that, like you thinking, I'm a grown man, she's a grown woman, I'm not doing nothing with her, but she asks you not to be nowhere alone with this chick. Like, I don't, Kenya. That's why Portia beat her up, and that is not even nice. And I really shouldn't have said that out loud.
I would have said it.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Like, so
actually, I want to see the extended version
of what them fighting.
Or a rematch.
I didn't even see nothing yet.
Kenya should have got her ass drugged. I'm not a Kenya fan.
Drugged?
Dragged.
Oh, I almost said, oh my gosh, Shamika.
Dragged. Did I say drugged? It's the liquor.
Slurring the words up and shit.
I meant dragged.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm happy she's gone. So while I'm looking it up, why is CNN talking about them getting divorced? Like, don't y'all have something else to talk about?
But like I said, I'm still on the fence. I think she probably should have stuck it out a little bit longer. Maybe she's been knowing all of this has been going on, and that was probably her breaking point of him getting time and getting away from her family. At
least she filed prior to him going to jail.
Oh, she did.
Yeah. So she filed. She filed before he went away.
Yet, but she filed.
No, yeah, yeah. So at least she didn't wait. I think it would have been worse to wait for him to go behind bars and knowing that you are acting as if you're going to be down with him, and then you up and file once he's gone away.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty decent that she's filing now and kind of getting it out the way rather than seeming like, you know, oh, I'm going to sneak around while he locked up for 8 years. Yeah. So
you don't agree?
Diamond, what are your thoughts? You know, here comes Dottie Dot. Mr. Dot Master.
He's probably gonna get on camera and say, she should have stuck with him. She should have had
all that.
Sorry, stop.
You might as well. Welcome, Diamond K. You all, Diamond K.
Okay. Here's the thing. Can you hear me?
No, I can't.
No.
Hit number 3. It's a little nod. No. On the mixer. That one.
Oh, there you go. I
There
can
you
hear
go.
you
Y'all
now.
can hear me?
Yeah.
All right, so here's the thing. Apollo committed a crime
Okay.
where he has to pay restitution. If his wife, if she's married to him, she is going to be liable for this money also.
Right.
So she has to divorce him so they don't take her money because he owes millions of dollars.
Right.
So that's why she's doing it. I think he's still going to be, you know.
I mean, obviously, they still gonna communicate
Right.
because they have
They
kids,
got kids
together.
together.
So I do understand as far as that goes.
Right.
She's a smart woman. Like, I mean, and she's probably at her breaking point. So, with all that being said, and you locked up for 8 years and I can't get none, nigga. Enough is enough. You doing too much.
That's where I draw the line.
Yeah,
Okay.
I draw the line now. Now I can't get none. Like, come on, now you doing too much.
All right.
So.
There you
And
have it.
y'all,
So
and
you-
they gonna try to empty my bank account.
So you agree with her divorcing the
Yeah, I think I think that it was a strategic move to save the assets of, you know, all the stuff that she got going on.
Right outside of the marriage,
Yeah.
would be for him,
Yeah.
or you know,
Yeah. I think if
Yeah.
it wasn't for that, she may have left him eventually, but she wouldn't have done it so quickly.
right.
But right now,
When
well,
now it's coming with
Yeah,
the
he's been
coins,
censored.
Shamika.
Yeah, he's
The
been
coins
censored,
getting
so-
affected.
yeah,
We don't mess with the coins now.
yeah. So
I'm sure Phaedra made the right decision.
she did.
Yeah.
Knowing
And
everything that she
she'll
know,
find
you know, we
another
don't-
person that'll hold her down.
Oh,
hold her
yeah,
down.
she
I mean, she'll,
does. She
you know, that
does.
won't, you know, endanger her like that. Eventually, she's gonna, you know, get with somebody else though.
But my thing is, you started dating this man when he was in prison. Like, what did you?
What was she expecting?
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I said, I had mixed feelings about it because you started dating this man for the same exact. You know, he was in prison for the same exact reason that he's going to jail now. So. And black women, we will investigate some shit. If we
Absolutely.
don't know what's going on or we suspect something, we will investigate some stuff down to the nitty gritty. And I'm quite sure, like, all of this was not a shock to her. Like, she knew
Right.
something was going on. And like I said, she started dating him when he was in prison for the exact, you know, while he was locked up for the exact same reason that he's going to jail again now.
But I think he talked her into thinking that he was
A changed
done
man.
with that. Yeah, and
Right.
y'all like projects. Women,
They do,
y'all
especially
like
a woman.
projects.
I will
I can
agree.
fix him up. He cool. I just need to change this, and you know what
Tweak
I mean?
that.
Yeah, that y'all like that. Yeah, but you couldn't fix him.
I was like that.
All women
Like
like that.
projects. I don't think I
You like
was
project?
that.
Oh my
I was
God.
like that. No, seriously, I was like that.
And what happened? Did any of your projects? Well, no, you
never works
single.
out.
All right, I'm about to say I'm single.
And look, unfortunately, so am I.
For how long?
It's been a whole entire week. No, but it has. It's been a week, but it's serious. Like, it's serious this time. So it's kind of, I'll toast to that.
I would toast with you, but I don't believe you.
No, for real. I never went a whole week, y'all.
Okay.
All right, on to something serious.
No, don't downplay my feelings. That is serious.
Oh, are you serious?
No, I'm dead
I thought this was
serious.
part of the show.
No, this just, we talking about relationships. I mean,
Oh,
She's serious for the moment.
no, I'm serious. Like, serious. Like,
You
yeah.
wanna have a moment of silence?
Let's have a moment of silence.
Okay.
Listen, Linda.
See, you always got. I'm trying to take this serious, and Shamika always want to be Mexican and shit. Listen, Linda, with your chinky ass eyes, I can't.
Chick, but that's Asian.
Oh, well, yeah, that didn't kind of.
All right.
Maybe that wasn't a good.
What are y'all thoughts? I wanted to know y'all thoughts on Ebola.
I was actually going to bring that up.
What
too.
a way to change the mood.
Lord, can you get it by even speaking about it? Like, how is these supposed to, like, you talk about it and we all end up with that shit? Because I thought it was only through, like, sex, saliva, things like that. How did a patient in a hospital, no contact with that guy, end up with Ebola?
I just think the whole situation is really sad, and unfortunately,
their asses need to stay in Africa. I'm
when
sorry.
it comes with the government, it's just some things that's just out of our control, and we can't do nothing about. But to me, this is all just the government.
Well, the government causing it?
Yes.
And I think this one time, me and Shamika kind of probably would agree. If you watch the show, sometimes we don't always agree on things. I agree with that. I think Ebola was really a man-made drug. Disease. Kind of is similar to AIDS in a sense, but even with that, I still think certain cases, I don't know, it's shaky. They might really do have a cure for it, but it is what it is. But this Ebola, I think it's a man-made disease. And now they spreading it because the population is becoming too much. This is like the baby boom, kind of how like back in the day our parents was a part of the baby boom or whatever the case may be. That's how it is now. This population is crazy here.
Well, there are too many people on Earth. That's true.
Right. Yeah. So this is their way of they starting with Africa. Like we still don't care about them, so let's kill everybody, and then we're gonna bring it back. And
my thing is why is it always the United States of America's problem? Why is it always our problem? Everything is always our problem.
Because we want to police the world.
Right.
Oh, we need to fall.
And that's our problem because you want.
That's a big problem out here.
Yeah, especially. Well, no, I can say the war situation. I think he did need to get on top of that ASAP. As far as Ebola, keep them motherfuckers where they at. Leave them there. Nobody flying to United States unless you get tested.
So just,
and if you took the proper precautions.
So just wherever they at in the world, just let them die. Fuck it.
I mean,
that's what you're saying?
I mean, it sounds harsh.
The guy who came here, not to sound harsh, and I really don't mean it that way, but didn't he die anyway?
Yeah.
Could have left his ass where that back in Africa somewhere.
And I don't even think he should, like, God forgive me, again, we don't mean to sound harsh, but if these people are coming back from Liberia or wherever they are with this disease, I don't mean, and they die, they shouldn't even be buried on America's soil. To me, it sounds harsh, but we need to protect.
You're going to?
No, seriously, we need to protect the rest of the United States. This is serious. This gets spread, to here and everywhere.
Yeah,
like this is serious. Like we need to make sure it's controlled to a certain extent.
What about? Did you see the video? Where some people handing shit out the door? They was mad as shit. They couldn't come out. The people had them cornered inside of a hotel.
Yeah,
or something.
The quarantine ones. Yeah. So it's 20. It takes 21 days that it could, fester.
Right.
Before it, shows its ugly face.
Yeah, so you get one set of information, then that's wrong. Because we read that it wasn't airborne. You can only get it through bodily fluids. But how can a patient's nurse still get Ebola?
Well, I mean, let's look at this. So we don't know the condition that he was in. So maybe she's changing some type, she's caring for him. I don't know if they giving him blood or whether they were,
and she could have had an open sore.
Yeah, anything like that.
No, but I think if
they also
knew
said
that
she
it was
wasn't following the proper procedures that they had. That is what they said.
But I doubt, I don't believe that because I doubt any person. First of all, you're going to have to pay me time and a half on a regular day to deal with a fucking Ebola patient. Probably more than that.
A deadly disease.
And if I know this is what I'm dealing with, why would I not? And I know I can die. If I can die, I'm going to take every precaution possible. I don't believe it either. Yeah. Here goes the government again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it is airborne, they're not going to say that it's airborne because that will cause mass hysteria.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, But now they are checking people at airports for fevers and some of those early symptoms when they're coming from that area. Now, they should have been doing that from the beginning.
Back in January, I heard is when the outbreak actually really started. So y'all just starting to do this shit now. Imagine all the people that probably already been here, right?
Right.
And this shit started in January, and y'all knew about it, but y'all ain't put it on the news station. Y'all didn't say nothing about it. Y'all have doctors over in Africa. All these people coming in here with some type of deadly disease, and y'all never say nothing about it until now.
Now, some people made something of the fact that the white doctor that got it, that was in Atlanta, that supposedly
got rid of it,
cured.
Right.
Some people have some feelings about that. What are y'all thoughts on that?
Well, he was cured, and
the doctor was,
and he was. That was the story about the white,
right,
and the white lady, and the black patient died. Okay. Again, to me, that's the government. I'm just gonna keep saying it's the government.
But see,
I think it's
Jesse Jackson said that the guy died because he was black, and they didn't cure him because he was black.
And I would kind of slightly agree with that, because it's no way possible 3 people has this, disease, and only 2 out of 3 people survive, and they still happen to be Caucasian. And I agree, because first of all, Dallas, what hospital have you ever known or heard of? Certain hospitals like Johns Hopkins is well known. You know, Ben Carson and things like that. So certain hospitals is known for certain things. Why wouldn't you send him to the best possible hospital?
Don't bring him up here.
I mean, not here, not to Baltimore, but I'm saying, or fly in
But you said I was wrong for saying he shouldn't be buried on American soil.
But no, I'm saying, like, why not take him to a better hospital or fly the doctors into there? Certain things or whatever the hell y'all did for these people. Why couldn't
I
you
think he probably just had Obamacare, so they probably just
I was getting ready to say, I don't think to me, I don't think it was a black and white thing.
A lot of people have said that, and I wanted to get y'all thoughts. I think that
it may be a money thing, because he's a doctor. He has the funds to really figure it out and work, and he's probably already well connected within the medical field if he's a doctor. So,
but also the symptoms and where he was in the disease could have been the difference,
like stage 1 or 2.
Because this guy went in the hospital and died soon after. That doctor, upon first infection, was treated. So I think maybe the time period that he had the disease was quicker. You catch it, detect it early, you can kind of fight it better.
But black people don't like to go to the doctors for nothing. You gotta pretty much force them to go.
Damn near dead.
Yeah. But listen, it's something else I want to talk about though. I kept hearing about it, and I never really read on it a lot, and I was reading on it today, actually, and I just pulled it up. The Braxtons, the situation with the Braxtons. So I watched the show. I'm not sure if you guys watched the show. So on the show, it's kind of a lot of shade get thrown towards Tamar.
I agree.
A lot of shade gets thrown towards Tamar, and that's just, when you watch it, that's what you get from it, especially from Tawanda.
I detect jealousy when I watch the show.
Yeah, I mean, but shade, jealousy, everything under that, like the jealousy part, the hating, the teaming up, all that. I just kind of, But yeah, so recently, Tracy Braxton put out a picture.
She just recently did her album release party listening party in Baltimore.
Right. She's been doing a lot of things here recently.
Yeah. And from what I heard, she really can sing.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty dope, and she's talking about some real stuff. But she broadcasted on Twitter and said, "This little lady right here, my big sis at Toni Braxton, is the reason I am here today. She paved the way for all of us." So I guess, of course, a lot of Tamartians, commented and everything like that. And Tamar wrote back, "Do the Grammys have a debut with auto-tune choreographer?" Oh my God. So I guess Tamar is kind of tired of the shade. So pretty much it's a It's a lot of
This business can get real ugly, especially for sisters. So I think they have the background to.
But what about the shade? Like, it's like, damn, I'm your little sister.
Yeah.
Why can't I do me? And I understand that what Tracy is saying as far as Tony Braxton, because if anybody know me, that's my number one station on Pandora. Tony is my go-to. Like, slow jams, music, anything. I love Tony Braxton. But it's like, Tamar, she's been out for a while. Her CD did incredible. Her songs, and now she got the new TV show. You can kind of show love, for her also.
I mean, even though they're sisters, women by nature are competitive.
Absolutely. And there's so many of them.
And we have to ignore the fact that they are sisters, because this is the music business, and that's when the competitive nature comes in.
Right.
So
big love out to you guys, the Braxtons. We send love and light to you all.